Welcome back for another tarot tea time. You guys are my kind of people. You voted yes, that you also are curious about the Kris Jenner tea. We're going to get into it, you guys. I want to know, how did Kris Jenner become so wealthy and successful and famous? How? What was the energy that was used to achieve this? Four of Pentacles, feeling like she didn't have enough. Okay, yeah. If you guys know anything about her past or she helped her mom, I believe it was a candle store. She helped her mom at the candle store. She had an absentee father who, I believe he died in a car wreck in California. I think she was 16. I read one of the books about her. Oh my God, sorry. I'm so tired. I probably shouldn't be doing this tarot to you right now, but just bear with me. Love you. It's my therapy. Okay, so she definitely, though, she felt like she didn't have enough. And that was what motivated her. It was this feeling of lack, which a lot of the time people manifest from a place of abundance, but not her. She actually manifested from a place of lack. When she first got with Bruce Jenner, or formerly known as Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, he had no money. If you've read that book about her, they had no money. So she had to literally make packets and go around and pitch him as a speaker to different companies. And by the way, you guys, this is so weird. I wish I had this picture with me. I'll have to share this with you guys though. Maybe I'll do it on the community tab when I get back to Dallas. But my dad, who has now passed as well, God rest his soul, he was the president of a company at that time, and they actually hired Bruce Jenner to speak during this period of time. He spoke at one of their big company events, one of their corporate events. And I asked my mom, and there's this picture of them. It's my mom, my dad, and Caitlyn, formerly known as Bruce Jenner, all standing outside by this red car. And there's a picture of them, and it was after his speaking engagement. And I asked my mom, I was was Kris there? Did Kris actually go to that as well? Because I know the story, I know the background. At the time, she was the one doing all the bookings. And my mom goes, no, she wasn't there, but I do think that that's the person who they booked Bruce Jenner through. So, fun fact. So what do they call it? 7 degrees of separation, 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. But anyway, fun fact. But that definitely pans out. That makes a lot of sense. Four of Pentacles energy. She was definitely feeling a sense of lack, and she needed funds, she needed resources, and that is what drove her. Okay, so once she realized that she needed the resources, what came next? By the way, when I get back to Dallas next week, I will post that photo on the community tab to share with you guys, because I think it's pretty interesting, and it's just a cool way to remember also the good moments that my mom and dad had together. Anyway, okay, next thing. Okay, Pisces season makes me so emotional. Stop it, you guys. I was wondering when this card was going to come out, and I'm not kidding. In the back of my mind, I kind of thought that I was going to pull this right away. The Devil card. The Devil card. What the heck? Is this Okay, I need to sip my tarot tea before I get myself in trouble. I need to think about how I'm going to phrase this for you guys. I'm throwing my notes away at this point. Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be real. You know, I always tell the tarot tea truth, even when I'm not always comfortable with what comes out. And it tends to be right, and it checks out, which is as shocking to me as it is to anybody else, to be honest. But okay. She definitely has used means and methods that most of you guys watching, myself included, would not consider, we wouldn't consider them to be the best methods. There are things that she has done and has been, oh my God, I just saw 1111 on my audio recorder so I've been recording for 11 minutes, I guess, 11 minutes and 11 seconds, and I just happened to glance over at it while I was telling you this. So, okay, this is actually some sort of spiritual lesson, I think, that's trying to come through this reading. So let's just tune in and see what the heck, that's crazy. Okay. Sorry. Whoa, there's a lot going on. So, the Devil card is all about honestly, like using immoral means. Like I definitely think that she did things and has done things and has been willing and is still willing to do things that most of us would never consider doing. She is willing to do anything to get what she wants. And this is not a surprise, right? Like this is basically just confirming what we know about her. But I always love to pull cards because like out of all the cards in the deck, the fact that this is what comes through, this confirmation that, yeah, like that's it. So she has this Virgo rising sign energy, which is like this feigned innocence. So she comes off as like innocent and like friendly to everybody, da, da, da. But once you get past that Virgo exterior, she's a Scorpio sun. So how she really thinks, how she really operates, if you guys know anything about Scorpio, and no hate to Scorpios, by the way, I have a Scorpio moon. So like I have a lot of that in me too. But you have to like make sure that you are controlling the things that are appropriate to control and you're not trying to like you got to make sure that you keep yourself in line. You know what I mean? So this tells me that no, she has not. She's just gone full force, full Scorpio mode. And this could be, oh my God, like I'm not going to say this is a literal deal with the devil. Like it could be, to be honest, because it's pretty crazy that we got the devil card out of everything. And there are so many rumors about, okay, so like maybe she made a deal with the devil. You guys probably think I'm so nuts. Or she basically is operating as if she made a deal with the devil. So it could be figurative or it could be literal. This sounds so crazy. Like, okay, I'm going to have another sip of my tarot tea because trust me, I'm just as shocked as you are. Let's get a clarifier on the devil card. This is so creepy. Oh my gosh. Ew. Okay, hold on. I like creep myself out. I don't like devil stuff. It's like scary. Okay, let's get a clarifier. King of Cups, emotions. Whoa. Okay, so she's used a lot of emotion. Gosh, I hate to say this stuff. She's used a lot of emotional blackmail, allegedly according to the tarot tea. The fact that we have the King of Cups in this position to clarify the devil when it comes to Kris Jenner and some potentially unsavory things that she's done or plotted. Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, confirmation. Oh my gosh, they're like everywhere on my face, on my arms, legs. The energy is strong here. So getting the King of Cups in this position indicates that she has been willing. So she is very emotionally intelligent. Okay, so the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are the most emotionally intelligent cards in the deck. They know how to contain their emotions. They understand how other people's emotions work. They understand how their own emotions work. And so they have complete mastery over their emotions. So interestingly enough, she has been able to use that knowledge, that innate talent for understanding other people's emotions and what they want, what motivates them. And she knows enough about what they want to be able to put her ego aside. Like she can sacrifice herself, her own things that she wants, her beliefs, her truth. She can and is willing to sacrifice because she knows if I do X, I will get Y and Z. And Y and Z are the money, are so important to me that I am willing to emotionally manipulate and use that knowledge to whatever end is whatever is necessary. Cold-blooded, you guys, cold-blooded. People say like, oh, okay, so like, you know when Kanye was talking about everything that was going on and he was talking about Corey Gamble and Kris Jenner's relationship, and he said like a bunch of derogatory things about Corey Gamble being a cheater and like, oh, like we need to get him out of here, like, you know, God's removing all the non-believers or whatever he said. He said something crazy. God bless you, Kanye. I'm being so shady today. But then he said later, I think it was like the next day, he's like, but I respect Kris. Like, she's done everything for her family, da-da-da. And I was like, is he scared of her? Because he was just saying the day before, like, things that would seriously hurt her. Like, if someone is talking about your significant other, like, cheating on you and stuff, like, that is, like, heartbreaking. That's just, like, terrible, right? So he said what he said. You know what I mean? Like, he was willing to go there. And then it's interesting that the next day, he changed, or it was later that day or the next day, he changed his tune. And he kind of said, he never took back what he said about Corey, but he was like, I respect Kris, da-da-da-da-da. I just think that's interesting. And I think that there's a reason. Okay, so let's get the reason. Like, I don't know. We're just going to flow through this tarot tea. What was the reason that he did that? Is he scared of her? Does she have something over him? Does she have some blackmail? Like, why does Kanye maintain that position on Kris, even though she told her family not to talk to me? Like, he's willing to throw anyone under the bus, literally anyone and everyone. Why does he refrain from, like, what kind of power does Kris have over him? 8 of Swords. The tarot tea truth is too real. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with this reading, you guys. It's just like on the nose. Okay, so 8 of Swords is, do you see this person? Behind it's like behind bars, like in jail, with something across their eyes, tied, like they can't see. They have like a scarf or something like tied over their eyes so they can't see, in jail. And the jail bars are made out of swords. And this person is touching the swords. They're holding onto the swords. They can't see anything. It is a horrible energy. And swords have to do with the mind and thinking. Now, if you get the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Swords is anxiety. But it's anxiety that's like, day-to-day anxiety. It's like normal. You know what I mean? Like, we all get anxiety sometimes. We all get worried. We all stress out about things. And it's like things that you can overcome because it's really just all in your mind. It's anxiety about things that haven't happened yet because you are just kind of stressed out, The 8 of Swords, on the other hand, is worrying and stressing out about things that you need to worry about. The person in this card is holding on to the bars, which are actually swords. So think about that. That would cut into your hands. There's something to really be worried about in this card. 9 of Swords, it's like, I think they're like all above the person's head. So it's like nothing's happening to the person. It's just like, it's in their mind. They're just thinking, they're anticipating. They're like, oh my gosh, the sword's going to follow me, which they never do. In this one, the person is behind the swords. They are being held back. So Kanye holding his tongue, held back by fear, held back by what will happen, yet holding on to the swords. So cutting yourself. Definitely. She has something on him. She has maybe multiple things on him. She is like the gatekeeper for her family okay, like this gives me like mafia vibes. You know what I'm saying? And people have like speculated and joked around about it, but I actually think it's 1000% true. Like, yeah, I just got goosebumps again. I think that she has this Virgo rising energy, which again, like I said, Virgo is like this sweet giving nature. So she does, like, she's the one who, think about it. She always has the Christmas parties. Like, she is always like, oh my gosh, come over. And like, well, we accept everybody. We forgive people. Like, even guys that have dated her daughters and have like hurt her daughters, which, I mean, I don't have a daughter. Hopefully someday I do. But like, if somebody hurt my daughter, like, I'm sorry, but like, I would wish you the best, but like, I wouldn't be your friend. Like, I wouldn't, like, unless, it's different when it's like they have a child together. So like, of course you're going to be cordial, and she is cordial, but like, she's good. Like, she'll invite, exes, people have hurt her family, her daughters, like, to the Christmas party. Like, she's good about keeping this air of like, I'm so giving, I'm so generous, I'm Kris, like, everybody loves me. She's really good at portraying that vibe. And that is definitely like the veneer. And then once you go in deeper, she has, like, you go past that first layer, she's a Scorpio sun. And then what is her moon? Hold on. Oh my gosh, Cancer moon. She's a Cancer moon. I just remembered. Where is it? I want to confirm, but I think, yeah, Cancer moon. Okay. So Cancer is ruled by the moon. Okay. So Cancer is in its homes. The moon is at home in Cancer. So that is like, oh my gosh, you guys just clicked emotional mastery. Okay, so the moon is ruled by Cancer. So if you have your moon in Cancer, you are you can either be like the most emotional on one hand, but I would say because it is in its place of comfort, you are so comfortable with emotions, with your own emotions, that you are able to perceive and process the world. It's like the highest height of emotional intelligence. Oh my gosh, you guys, that just confirmed our King of Cups card. So this is like someone who has an incredible gift for understanding emotions, but is using it for their own gain and not necessarily to benefit others. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, you guys, because this is getting wild. I can do a part 2 if you guys want me to. Please comment below. Oh my gosh, this has been fun though. Okay, one last one. Let's get a love life card, because like, what the heck's going on with that? Ace of Cups, fulfillment. Never mind, you guys. I think it was all made up. Like, what? One more clarifier, but like Ace of Cups, her cup runneth over. Happiness, fulfillment emotionally in her romantic life. Let's get one more. The Tower. Okay, I did not expect that one to be the clarifier for why she's happy. Okay, you guys, we're gonna need to stay tuned. There's something's changing in her love life. And I'm gonna leave a little something to the imagination. I can do a part 2 on her love life if you guys are interested. But supposedly, okay, so according to the tarot tea, she's really happy right now because of a huge change coming. Now, could this huge change be that Corey has, that it finally came out that Corey's a cheater and now she feels like, okay, I can dump him. And so she's happy to be free, because Tower moments are typically not good. Or does it mean like something major is changing, some power dynamic? I don't know. It could be so many things. Or does it mean like a huge shakeup and change, they're going to get married? Like, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, you guys, let me know if you want a part 2 on Kris Jenner's love life. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I hope that you had an amazing day. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I drop new tarot teas every couple days. And I want you guys, and hit those notifications, because I want you guys to be the first to get this tarot tea while it's brewed fresh. It's not fun to reheat. Okay, I love you. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you in a couple days. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, and let me know what you guys think. Like, what is your intuition telling you about this whole Kris Jenner situation? What do you guys think about the Kardashians? Like, what's your take on it? It's Pisces season, so tap into your own intuition. Let me know what you think. All right, love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.